Well, good morning, children. Welcome back again. So, in the last day, I have told you about the second exercise, 11B. Now, and that particular in that particular classes, I have discussed up to question number 4. Now, question number 5 onwards, I am going to discuss. Right? Before starting this question number 5, I want to explain one thing here. What is that? What is that? Suppose, one example I am giving you. Suppose if I have taken a loan from a bank, say suppose certain amount, say suppose 5,000 rupees. Say suppose 5,000 rupees. And I have taken the loan for 5 years. When asking this loan, the bank has implemented one conditions in front of me. That first 2 years, they are charging me for first 2 years, they are charging, say suppose 5% compound interest. And rest of the years, 5 years, for 5 years I have taken the loan, rest of the years means only 3 years it is left. So next 3 years, in the second phase, for next 3 years, they are charging me, say suppose 6%, 1% extra. Now the question is that after the 5 years, what will be the amount? And the thing is that how we will find this amount. For that a formula is there, that amount is equal to P into 1 plus R1 by 100 by power 1 N1 into 1 plus R2 by 100 power N2. Right? What is R1 here? R1 means the first phase of interest. That is P is 5,000 rupees. And 1 plus R1 is 5%. And N1 is first 2 years. This is N1 into 1 plus R2. R2 is 6%. Whole power for 3 years. Now, if you take the calculations, you will get the total amount. This much amount the company or the bank will charge from me. Okay. So, next few questions you will find is based on this particular formula. P into 1 plus R1 by 100 power N1, 1 plus R2 by 100 power N2. And not only that, suppose they are going to put some more conditions that the next year, next 5 years, this month, this one. Then in that case, this way you will have to proceed. 1 plus R3 by 100 whole power N3, 1 plus R4 by 100 whole power N4, something like that. Okay, now based on this, one question is here. I am going to solve this question. So this question is quite very nice one for you. Not for you, rather you can say all of us, for all of us. The question is, it is question number 5. This is question number 5. The question says, please go through the questions. The question says that rupees 62,500 for 2 years, 6 months at 12% per annum compounded annually. From this particular data, you will have to find amount and the CI. So you can say, sir, this question is quite as simple as that of the previous. Principal amount is given, time it is given, only one slab, 12% interest it is there. So you can find that one by using the previous formula. Why you have discussed this particular formula? Yes, you will find what is actually the problem in this particular questions. Don't take it a very simple question. So what is happening that the principal amount is rupees 62,500. And time it is given 2 years 6 months. 2 year 6 month. This month you will have to change into year. So 2 year plus 6 month means 6 by 12 year. This one will cancel. So you can say it will be in 2 1 by 2 years. Put this one in the mixed forms, mixed fractions. And rate of interest, it is given as 12%. We'll have to find two things here. One is compound interest amount, another one is compound interest. So amount formula will be amount is equal to P into U. Now I am actually talking, if I am going to think about this particular solutions in a simple method, okay, and what is the difficulties coming from that method, that I am going to explain now. P into 1 plus R by 100, this is the formula, power n. P is equal to 62,500 into 1 plus 12% power n1. n1 is 2 to the 4 plus 1 is 5 by 2. Now listen, one fractions will come here, and power 5 by 2 is quite difficult here for finding. Not only power 5 by 2, it may come as something that is, say suppose 7 by 3. So in that case, it will be difficult for us to finding these particular things. For that purpose, what you will have to do? Listen what you will have to do. In that case, you will have to split it, this particular things, this year, into two parts. Okay, so this one you can say something like this. So therefore, you can say N1, 2.5 years. 2 years, take N1. And R1 is 12%. And N2. Yes, R2 will be how much? This is 1 by 2, na? 2 1 by 2. This 1 by 2, first of all, you have to multiply with 12. That is 12 into 1 by 2, which is equal to coming as 6%. This 1 by 2 has come here. So, in that case, this 1 by 2, you will have to consider as 1. N2 is 1. I think it is clear. So, in case of this particular mixed fractions, the first one, the integer part, you will have to consider as N1. And in that case, the rate of interest will be same. And the fractional part, you have to multiply with the rate of interest for finding R2. And that fractional part, in that case, will be considered as 1. Not 1 year, 1 term. In that case, the formula will look something like this. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R1 by 100 whole raised to N1 into 1 plus R2 by 100 whole raised to N2. Now substitute the value, which is equal to 62,500 into 1 plus R1, as I told you, it is 12%, power 2 into 1 plus R2. R2 is 6%, power 1. Are you getting? Okay. Now, this particular calculations, what we will have to do? This particular calculations, we are going to take something like this way. So this one will be equal to 62500 into 100 plus 12, 112 by 100 into 112 by 100, because power is 2. And this is 106 by 100. What I feel, this 20 will going to be cancelled. 25 are 625. You know very well, 25 4s is 100. 25 1s are 25, 25 4s is 100. Now, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 2 3s are 53 is coming here. 2 2s are 4, this is coming as 2 5s are 10, 1 2 6 are 12, 56. Similarly, this one will come as 56. And these two will cancel this. That is 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16, which is equal to coming as 228 into 56 into 53. Now you have to take these calculations. Before starting this class, already I have taken these lengthy calculations on my copy, and this particular things is coming as 83104 rupees. 83104. Don't take undue advantage. You have to take the calculation by yourself even also. So therefore, the compound interest will be equal to amount minus principal. Amount is 83,104. Amount is 83,104 minus the principal amount 62,500. And after the calculations, it is coming as 20604. 20604. Therefore, make an index here. I am writing here. Therefore, amount is equal to 83,104 and the compound interest is equal to rupees 206083 83,104 and this is 20604 and that will be your answer. Is it clear? So similar type of one more questions I am going to solve now. That one is similar type of the very next question, question number 5 solved. Now the very next question is question number 6. The similar type of question it is. Similar type of question it is. Here also it is given the principal amount as question number 6. The principal amount it is given as only 9,000. 9,000 rupees 9,000 and the time it is given as 2 years 4 months. 2 years 4 months. Again change this one into year, that is 4 by 12 year, which is equal to 2 1 by 3 years. Are you getting? And rate it is given as 10%. 10%. So as usual, N1 will be equal to 2 years, this integer part, and R1, small r1 is equal to 10%. And N2 as usual, because 1 by 3 you have to multiply with 10, so R2 will be equal to 10 by 3%, then N2 will be equal to 1. Now amount, the formula. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R1 by 100 whole raised to N1 into 1 plus R2 by 100 whole raised to N2. Yes, all these questions you have to solve by using formula, not without using formula. So P is equal to 9,000 into 1 plus R1 is 10%, power 2 into 1 plus R2, 10 by 3, 3 into 100 is 300, power 1. Now take the calculations, 0, 0 going to be cancelled, 0, 0 going to be cancelled, which is equal to 9,000 into 10 plus 1 is 11 by 10 into 11 by 10 into 30 plus 1 is 31 by 30. 1, 2, 3, 0 will cancel. These 3 3s are 9. So 3 into 11, 11s are 121 into 31. And after taking these calculations, I am finding the answer. It is coming as 11253 rupees 11253. So therefore, the compound interest will be equal to this is amount. That is amount minus principal. Amount is equal to 9,000. Amount is equal to 11,253 minus 9,000, which is equal to 253,253. So therefore, make an index here. Therefore, amount is equal to rupees 11253 and the compound interest is equal to rupees 225. This index is quite very important here because while we are checking the copies, first of all we are checking what is the answer. If answer is correct, then we are checking the copies a little bit liberal way. But suppose the answer is wrong, then we are correcting the copies in such a way that where the students has done the mistakes. In the last step, or before that. Right, if it is during the last steps, then the cut-off marks will be less. If it is before that, in the formula or in the writing the questions, then obviously excess marks will cut. And suppose if we are not going to put the answers in an index form, then it is very difficult for us to finding the correct answer. It is quite bit difficult for us that where is the amount, why the compound interest has been written. No, you'll have to write all these things in a compact form. Okay, so just go through the solutions and practice the things properly. Okay, now we are going for the next questions. And obviously, one more thing I am telling you that because all the things are coming in the form of black and white. Because in the regular classes, yes, here in this particular classes, one advantage you are getting. What is the advantage? The advantage is that all these things is actually coming in recorded forms. Suppose if you are not understanding or if you are forgetting the things, you may just rewind the things and go through that particular video once and again. Okay, no need to take any help from anyone, any other. Always your Alok cells will present in front of you whenever you want. This is the advantage. But in the class, what is happening? What the lectures you have delivered, then immediately we are forgetting everything that what the things been told in the class. And if we are going to ask that these things we have told that time and this particular method you have actually asked us to follow, so we are forgetting all that things. Okay, so this advantage you are getting, and obviously in the class you are writing all these things, but sometimes I am finding that students are not writing the things properly even also. After going on home, they are actually finding some difficulties there. Right, so this should not happen here. Now without wasting time, let us go for the next one. Question number 10 I am now solving. Subha Lakshmi took a loan of rupees 18,000 from the Surya Finance to purchase a TV set. If the company charges interest 12% per annum during the first year and 12.5% per annum during the second year, how much will she pay after 2 years? What examples I have told you that time, it is based on that particular things. Okay, let us see. The principal amount is, questions number, it is here 10. It is here 10. Subha Lakshmi, the principal amount is for purchasing the TV, she is asking a loan of rupees 18,000. Rupees 18,000. And for the first year, the rate of interest, this is N1. The rate of interest N1 is 1. It is 12%. R1 is 12%. And N2, again it is 1. And in that case, R2 will be equal to 12.5%. 12.5%. 12 to the 24, 25 by 2%. In that case, you will have to find the amount. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R1 by 100 whole raised to N1 into 1 plus R2 by 100 whole raised to N2. And this one is equal to 18,000 into 1 plus R1 is 12 by 100 whole raised to N1. N1 is 1 into 1 plus R2 25 by 200 whole raised to 1. So this one is equal to 18,000 into 12 by 100, no, 112 by 100. 112 by 100 into 25 4, so 25 8 is equal to 9 by 8. This 20 will going to be cancelled. Okay. So in that case, what will happen after doing the calculations part, I am finding the result should come as, if you're going to take the calculations here, then the numbers will come here 45, 56, 9. 45 into 56 into 9. I'm not going to show here that how this calculation is coming. With 8 only you have to calculate. And after the multiplications, after the multiplications, the result is coming as 22680. So therefore, rupees 22680. So what the conclusion you are getting? C is asking only a loan of rupees 18,000 only for 2 years, only 2 years, only 2 years. But when C will going to repay the loan, C he is paying how much? 22,680. A big amount. This is the concept of the middle class family. A small thing, suppose if you are going to purchase, we are actually depending on the loan. And loan means immediately you are procuring the things. But for that, you will have to pay 1.5 times, even double also, for a particular small period. This is a big loss for us, for the middle class family. So we should control ourselves. For the small things, we should not depend on the loan. If possible, just please postpone that particular wishes. If it is not very much required, if it is not very much essential, don't ask your parents to purchase that particular things on a loan. Okay, because yes, obviously you are studying in standard 8, means sufficient knowledge is there. So you should give some financial advice if it is required time to time to your parents. You should not give any burden to your parents that I need these things just now only. Should not be. Okay, now let us go for the next one. Next questions which I have selected now, that one is question number 13. Questions number 13. In this particular phase, these questions will be the last questions. The simple interest on a sum of money for 2 years is at 8% per annum is 2400. What will be the compound interest on that sum at the same rate for the same period? The question is quite been simple. The sum is not been given. From the simple interest, you have to find the sum P, and that particular P you will have to apply on the second phase for finding amount. Anyway, let's start. Question number 13. Let the sum is P, and the simple interest it is given. SI it is given. SI it is given is only 2400. And the rate it is given, in case of simple interest, rate it is given 8%. And time it is given 2 years. Since the formula is that SI is equal to PRT by 100. You have seen this particular formula during standard 7. SI is equal to 2400, P we are not knowing, R is 8%, time is 2 years by 100. So therefore, P will be equal to 2400 into 100, cross multiplication beta, into 8 into 2. 8 3s are 300, 2 150, which is equal to 1 5 followed by 30. This is the principal amount. This is that principal amount. Now with this principal amount, you have to go for finding the amount in compound interest. P into 1 plus, first of all I am writing the formula, power n, 15,000 is the principal which you have find just now only, R is same rate of interest is given, and time it is given 2. So therefore 15,000 into 108 by 100, square is there, so 108 by 100. 1, 2, 3, 0 will going to cancel, which is equal to 15 into 108 into 108 by only 10 is left. Okay. Now if we are going to take the calculations, the things will come as questions number 13. 17,496. So therefore 17,000, 15,000 becomes 17,000. So therefore compound interest will be equal to amount minus principal, which is equal to 17496 minus 15,000 is the principal, which is equal to I feel it will come as 2496. 2496. Don't take the things lightly, as I have taken the calculations in the rough column. Should not be in the rough column. You will have to show here that how the calculation has been taken here. Okay, how the calculation has been taken here. I think I have actually done the things here correctly, and then this answer has come, and this will be the compound interest. So this much it is for this particular phase. Okay, so we'll have to wait for the next phase. What the advice I have given you, just follow, try to follow that. Okay, thank you.